Yo, it's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. You know what that means. Premier League football is back tomorrow, baby. Spurs versus Manchester United. I cannot wait. I feel like there is an opportunity for us to do something. Do you know what I'm saying? Like do a little get you back for what you did to us in that Europa League final. Because if it wasn't for Spurs, the whole week wouldn't be as boring. These weeks have been long. I don't know if I'm the only one that's been feeling like that, but they feel like mini international breaks. It between like Sunday and Friday. Oh my God. So the reason why that feeling permeates right now is because of Spurs. And we have to do the right thing. I mean, we also got knocked out. We knocked ourselves out of the Carabao Cup, but that's another story. But we could have been having some Champions League football. And, I really hope that Ruben Amorim has a plan to really, 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 really put Spurs to the sword. Because I think we have a very good attack, but also Spurs as a team that has some players that are shining right now. I don't know if you guys have seen that Mickey van der Ven run, but my Lord, we got to talk about it and talk about just how Spurs as a team are doing that form and our head-to-head record. But before that, I want to say shout out to you for being here. Man like Court's in the building saying the stream will be late. Was it late? I don't think it was late. I was just handling some things, but we're here. Big up to Overhead Kick TV as well. Man like Kani in the building. Ika Heng. Shout out to Doctor in the building as well. Stratford Elite in the house. Yo. Shout out to Nonconformist says if it went for Scamarim, we would be in Champions League. It's on him? Nah, it's on the players as well as Amorim. It's not just on Amorim, Nonconformist 1999. For real. Like, is it you okay? So you're looking at it from the perspective of Ruben gonna make amends. But I look at it differently. I feel like Ruben, yes, needs to make sure that he knows how to beat a team that beat him. I don't want to see a boring game. And he did say that we are better, we are more confident, and let's be real. I mean, our front line on paper is better, right? Mbumo, Cunha, Cisco, front three is better than Javi Simmons and Colomwani and whoever they have. Is it Richarlison or Odobert or what's his name? The lightning speed guy. Brennan Johnson. So anyway, let's actually look and see first of all, how our injury lists compare before we get deeper into this conversation. Big up yourself. If you haven't hit the like button, kind reminder to hit the like button. How do you feel about Spurs? We are previewing the match, but first we will start with looking at our injury list and compare it to their injury list. And guess what? Hey, we're actually in good times. You guys, you might think I'm fabricating things. I want to just show you that our injury list only has one player. What? Is this the Manchester United that used to be injury FC? Crazy. Anybody that Spurs is missing that's really, really like important. Solanke, yes. Basuma, yes. You could also argue about the Bergval guy, but like James Madison for sure, Kulusevski for sure. Um Draguzin, yes, big miss. Ben Davis, big miss. So on paper, injury speaking, suspension speaking, Spurs are the weakest team. Spurs are the underdogs. We are more the favorites looking at injury lists. And also, as I said, looking at our front lines, like nobody can argue that their front line is better than our front line. So, what's gonna be the difference maker really in this game? Because if you told me, listen, you can make a midfield, you have this Portuguese Magnifico called Bruno Fernandes, and you have this Brazilian soldier, Marshall, Champions League winner, serial Champions League winner, matter of fact, who's been underrated a lot this season. He's had a few moments, a few stinkers, but like, let's be real, he's had also performances that are just go under the radar that are really, really, really good. So it's Casemiro and Bruno, and then it's Bentancur and Paulinho. I'm choosing Casemiro and Bruno. So attack is better, midfield is better. Guys, I don't know if you're picking up what I'm putting down. I think I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling. Yo. Okay. Let's look at one other thing. Who could be more tired? I mean, Spurs, they when I was talking about the Mickey van der Ven run, I was talking about the game that they played versus Copenhagen on Tuesday, by the way. Tuesday. They had a lineup that will probably not be that different. Christian Romero, Van de Ven, Bentancur, Colomwani, who got subbed off. Brennan Johnson got a red. So, okay, so probably I don't know if it was a straight red or two yellows, but anyway, so on paper, like and energy speaking, they are more tired than us. When did we play our game? They played on Tuesday, November 4th, and we played our last game on Saturday, November 1st. So 3 extra days of rest and recreation. There is no excuse. There is no excuse. If our players drop in energy levels, because we know we're going to start the game with a little bit of aggression, but if our players drop energy levels, stop this on paper stuff. No, no. We're just talking facts. We're talking facts, Ikare. One game a week is the reason why we're injury free, says nonconformist. Okay. That is a very, 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 very big point. And also, we'll get to score predictions in a moment, but big up yourself for giving me your score prediction. Shout out to Danny B as well. Yo, what are we saying, Danny B? Are we feeling confident? Because right now, as we're breaking down just different elements about going into this game, we have more energy, 3 extra days of rest. We have a better front line, better midfield. We have, come on now. Come on. They beat Copenhagen 4-0, though. So they got a momentum that's a little a little bit scary. It's a shame football isn't played on paper. Okay, all right, all right, all right. I think I see where you're trying to be cautious with it, Stretford Elite. I'm gonna put the link in the chat in a moment, but I want to know how you feel going into this game. If you haven't expressed your thoughts yet, I want to know. I want to know because Manchester United, pretty much, if we look at our last fixtures, right? We drew with Nottingham Forest 2-2. We beat Brighton 4-2. We beat Liverpool 2-1. We beat Sunderland 2-0. So it's been draw, win, 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 win. Last loss was in September, fam. So you have to have seen your landlord twice. That's the last time we lost. Like landlord, we saw landlord, and then from there, like win, 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 win. And then from there, like see landlord and draw. That's how it was. That's how it went. so so we're coming out of a very, 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 the point is we're coming out of a very good month. And um when you look at Spurs's run of form though, let's quickly just glance and see what kind of month, what kind of October did Spurs have. So as I said, they won. That last game was in the Champions League. They won 4-0 versus Copenhagen, but they lost to Chelsea, lost to Newcastle. They beat Everton 3-0. They drew with Monaco and lost to Villa. Mamma mia. So it's been a spooky October. So yeah, that team that's desperately trying to revive that season. That season is literally sinking. Where are they in the Premier League table? I haven't even cared to wonder where Spurs. How come they're above us though? Wait, okay. We got the same level of points. They're above us because of goal difference. My God. Okay. Anyway, enough yappa. My link is in the chat. Um, I want to know what you think, how you feel going into this game. What's our best front three? Is it actually having Mason Mount? You know what I'm saying? Mason Mount, you put the Maverick, and then you put Mbumo. Or is it Sesko, Maverick, and Mbumo? What do you think? Let me ask Pav. Big up, Pav.
Yo,
Yo, Pav, I'm wondering what our best front three is for this match going to Spurs. What do you think? How would you go about it? Would you put Mount in the team, or would you go with Sesko?
just keep the same team as last time, to be fair, innit?
Oh, okay.
The
Like
only thing I'd say is not played Delo, but we all probably know he's going to play Delo, so yeah, it'd be.
Pav, you're suggesting that the positions are locked down except Dalot. So you're saying every position is because that's what you're pretty much like insinuating, by saying keep the exact same team.
Yeah, because you have to. We're in one competition a week. There's no. You need to have some sort of consistency with a core of players, and the core of players for me at the minute would be the ones who have been playing the last 3 to 4 games, barring Delo because he's just trash. But um, Sesko has to. You have to you have to play him because otherwise, how's he gonna get the? How's he gonna kick on? How's he gonna kick his career off if you keep bringing back Mount to do a Mount Cunha Embermo things. If anything, you'd swap Mount for probably Cunha, but there's no point. There's no need for it yet until shit goes south. And at the
Mhm.
minute, 3 wins and a draw, you shouldn't really change the team.
Got you, got you, got you.
But considering we got 3 wins a draw,
Yeah.
yeah, like universally, our next game would suggest that we're about to lose.
Say that again. So you
Universally, right?
okay. Yeah.
How in my head, like the odds of us winning is
Yeah.
very slim. I think we we would lose the next game, which would be the Tottenham game, but they're the favourites, isn't it? They've won
So
the
you
last
think
4 to 5 games. They're the favourites.
okay, the last head-to-head record, like our head-to-head record is like this. They beat us 1-0 in the Europa League, obviously in that final. But then in the Premier League they beat us 1-0, and then they beat us 4-3, and they beat us 3-0, and we drew 2-2. So we haven't won our last 5 meetings with
Yeah,
Spurs.
that's why I was saying they're the favourites going into this game. Like, you've got Mickey van der Ven, yeah. Like, man running from one pitch to the other, scoring goals. So,
Mhm.
super Mickey, innit? Like
He's
new
he
Messi and that.
he's a maverick of a defender, which right?
But I don't know. Like, I'll be honest. In my head, I just think like half of my brain is saying that we're gonna mash them up, revenge tour and all that, and then the other side of my brain's like, it's like doing mathematics at the minute in terms of like odds of us winning the game, which is minimal because we just got that bogey team, but Brighton was
Mhm,
our bogey team for years.
mhm.
We mashed them up. Um, hadn't won at Liverpool at Anfield for a very long time. I think it was 2016, one matter or something. I can't remember,
Yeah,
but
yeah. But
got
we
that one off our books.
right,
The only thing is telling me, does the revenge tour carry on? Does
bro.
it carry on?
It
It's
has
50-50. I'll be honest, boss. It's 50-50, but I don't, because I remember I did a preview of KG Joe
yeah,
against 3 other Tottenham fans for that
yeah.
um, Europa final, and I laid it on them. Yeah, made them my bitches on that night, and then it fucking come crashing down because that little fat fuck Luke Shaw scored an own goal,
Oh, fam.
and
Hold on, just calm down for a second. It's because it's still morning, Friday morning. Oh my God. I
I
was
don't
not
know,
even-
but it's a half-12 kickoff as well. I think, isn't it?
yeah, it's a half 12 kickoff. I think our last half 12 kickoff was versus Brentford, if I'm not mistaken. Like last was it?
Mm.
Was it? I can't remember actually. But the main point is for me, I feel like those games like they're very tricky, because they set the tone for the rest of the weekend. And if we win, like man, I'll be so happy.
I don't even want a draw. I just need to see a win.
Hmm. It'll be a big
Um,
significant win too. But last question is would you since you're saying keep the same team, so I'm guessing you're saying Sesko is not struggling at United right now, right? You're not, because like I was having this conversation with a few people yesterday, and some people were saying, "Yo, Sesko is struggling," and I was like,
and I apparently heard Troy Deeney's took the piss out of him or something, but I ain't really read into it.
that
Like,
conversation from yesterday was sparked by Gary Neville's saying that Cisco looks awkward and like he's not really, it was like a little slight criticism, and I think maybe actually Ruben Amorim might have addressed it as well. He didn't really like protect Sesko per se. He was just kind of like, oh yeah, you'll get criticized as a Man United player. It's part of the. I think that's what Ruben said. Actually, let me not paraphrase it and actually look for the quote. But the question still stands that why I want to know how you view Sesko's time at United so far.
I already said, yeah, I don't expect to see like a top class Esco this season. I said it's going to probably take him
Yeah.
2 years, but I did say I want to see minimum 13 goals in the all comps from this guy at minimum. Um, but this season, I wouldn't be too. I would, if anyone's expecting him to score like 20 goals or something, don't expect it because
Yeah.
there's a lot of pieces missing from this team still, and it hurts a striker no matter who it is. Like Hoyland had his 2 years, right? Didn't show enough in them 2 years. Gone. This
Mhm.
guy for me's got two odd years. I really need to see his second season,
Yeah.
him kick on. But that also depends on what's around him because clearly we lack in certain areas, midfield mainly, but our
Mhm.
wing backs as well. And a player like Mbama and Cunha, they're going to be selfish as well. So if they could get the shot off, they're not going to be looking to pass to him when they're thinking that their capabilities, they can take the shot on themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when Seska does get a chance, he has to try and bury it. Like he's not going to get as many chances as a Haaland is.
All
Um,
right.
Even like Gyökeres at the minute at Arsenal,
Mhm.
he's not really getting many goals either, and that's because they've got a lot of selfish players
Yeah. Yeah.
um, in and around their attacking line already and
True.
midfield. So
True. True. Pat,
yeah,
what's
he's
your
he's,
score
he's just
prediction?
gonna have to bury his chances, bro.
I hear you. So, what's your score prediction then?
Uh, I'd say it how I say it on KG show because it comes true. So I'm
Okay.
gonna say 3-1 Tottenham, but the other way.
3-1 Tottenham, but the other okay, reverse. Okay, 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 okay. Now,
Yeah,
respect.
that's why
Respect.
that's just what I have to say on KG show because it comes true.
Ah,
So I won't be betting. I won't be betting on United this weekend.
I
And
hear
I'm gonna
you.
say 3-1 Tottenham, but reverse it.
Big up, fam. Yo, big up yourself. I love the reverse judge. Guys, the link is in the chat if you want to call in. I want to know your opinion, how you feel about this game going into Spurs. Do you keep the lineup going? Do you keep the same lineup like Pav is saying, or do you tweak it a little bit? Um, yeah, let's see. Let's hear what Stratford Elite gotta say. Big up, Stratford.
What's happening?
Yo, chilling, brother. It's Friday. Spurs at the weekend. What are you say?
You know what? I disagreed with you when you said, like in the middle of the week, it feels like an international break. I actually enjoy my middle of the weeks now because I don't have to stress about United. It's
Really?
it's just peace. Like in the middle of the week, usually I'm worried about United getting thumped up by, I don't know, Bayern or whoever, Europa League team.
No, it's like
We play
Copenhagen, actually, not even Bayern. It's like, but like,
Copenhagen. Yeah,
what's cracking with
Onana
the Real
making mistakes.
Sociedad? What's
Yeah,
cracking?
I can actually breathe and enjoy my hobbies and hopefully like hate watch Spurs and Arsenal or City now. So yeah, and enjoy the peace. But yeah,
I
big
hear
game
it,
tomorrow.
bro. I hear it. I hear it. I
Yeah,
respect
man.
it. Yeah. Yeah, cause actually now, like, even just seeing like Vincent Company ball now, like we're just watching Champions League with no like, we just want to be entertained, and it's like, yeah, it's good that we're not struggling and getting embarrassed in Europe. I hear
Exactly,
you.
man. We just
I
got
hear
one
you.
thing to focus on now. Not even Carabao Cup, just Premier League. Get the one win each week and keep it moving. But
Bro. So about Carabao Cup, you know what Ruben said? He said, players like Mainu and Zexi, it's a pity that we're not in Carabao Cup because they could be playing, you know, and he just doesn't have enough places in the team right now for especially like Kobe Mainu, you know. And when I heard Ruben say that, I was like, all right, I hear him. Yeah, but at the same time, I was like, damn, looking at it from Kobe's perspective, saying like, oh damn, this guy is actually saying I'm a Carabao Cup level player. you know, that's
This
what
is crazy, but like, was it 2 years ago? He was starting in the Euros final just
I
over
know,
a year ago,
bro.
and now he's getting dropped for man like Alex Scott in the Bournemouth squad. I didn't even know the brother's name. I just seen him.
Wow.
When I saw Alex Scott, I thought it was that female commentator,
Yeah.
the one who does it on BBC. And I saw Alex Scott, and I realized I put two and two together. But he's missing out playing spots over these new Bournemouth prodigies, and he's at United. Like it's peak for him. But yeah, man, let's focus on the game.
Yeah.
The
Let's
6 pointer,
mm,
midday kickoff, big
hmm.
game in terms of where we're set up for Champions League. In my head, it's a must not lose. You're gonna have these in a season. It's like relegation teams, when like
Okay.
Liverpool or City play each other, the must not lose game. Obviously, we want to go for the win. I think as a fan base, we kind of we want to keep the standards to the levels of winning each game, or win, draw,
Mm,
keeping pace with the Liverpools and Cities. But I think just don't lose the game tomorrow, and I think we can get out without any scars or wounds.
damn, bro. The last four times they beat us, bro. That's a crazy time. That's a crazy record. For some reason, I don't know why. I thought we actually had a better record versus Spurs, and I must have had some sort of amnesia or something because I thought prior to the to the Europa League final we had beat them, but they've had our number, bro.
Nah,
And
they done the quadruple on us, bro. It's been dark when we play Spurs, but we gotta remember that was Ange. This is Thomas Frank. Thomas the Frank engine, as the guys are calling it. So I don't know what our record is against him at Brentford. I don't think it's too pretty, but it's a new Spurs side. They're not the same team that beat us in the final. Obviously, we lost to them when we had Onana in goal. We've got
yeah, yeah.
no was the nickname, no nonsense lemons.
Nice. I like it. I like it. I
No,
like
no
it.
nonsense lemons, man. We
No,
got him in goal, so
yes.
yeah, we won't have no bozo moments at the back anymore.
Yeah.
Looking at Spurs' biggest threat is probably Van de Ven, like you said. I saw his run in the middle of the week. Two strengths they've got. They're very good at set pieces.
Yeah.
They're a fast transitioning team. I saw the goal like Johnson, Paulinho, and Van der Ven scored. They go back to front very quick. And if we play, like that expansive basketball game that we did against Brighton, we could get undone. So
Mm,
I'm really hoping Amrin plays the same tactics as Liverpool at Anfield. I don't know if you remember, where we're just like we stay compact. We're sort of sitting that mid block, not too high, not too deep,
mm,
and maybe if Maguire's fit, maybe I'd even start him just for the set piece element because Euro's not been as strong. Only if we're playing that compact football though. If it's a basketball game, then I'd rather start Euro. But if he's choosing to stay disciplined, we're away from home. We don't need to go for this game. We just need to, stick to what we're good at, which is, defending in that mid block. And
mm.
then hopefully, with the pace of Mbeumo, Cunha, and I'd start Mount. I think Sesko, he's had difficult games. If he's fit,
Wait, wait,
obviously.
wait, 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 wait. You're benching Sesko.
Yeah, he's not. He didn't play well against Brentford for me, and like I think Van de Ven and Romero, they'd rather see Sesko start than Mount. So you want to play the player that is gonna offer a bit of something they won't expect. And Mount, he's better pressing. He's more energetic. He's got that. He's more agile. I think Sesko. Don't do that, me. I think Seshko, he's like last week. Remember what everyone was complaining about? Nobody's coming off the bench. Nobody to bring off the bench. Well, then put Seshko on the bench. Then we have someone to bring off. Like we can change the game, and then maybe if we're chasing it or we're winning, we have someone we can hold it up to. But um, I just think in a game like this where you've got strong, fast centre backs like Van der Ven and Romero, the first thing they want to see is a striker who's going to occupy them. What they don't want to see is nifty, quick, agile players like Mount and
Rashford,
Cunha.
you're
You're
gonna
gonna drag
start
them out of
making this
position.
argument for every center back. Almost all the center backs in the Premier League are sort of like have a similar build to you know these guys that you're talking about. They may not be as fast as Van de Ven, but like they have like because now that's this argument that like we want to play a striker a forward that's different from them like to give us a certain advantage. Like I hear it, but like it's almost like now we could copy and paste it for almost every center back pairing, bro. you know
But so you got to look at United one game at a time. You know, Amrim, like when people ask him what's his style of football, I said mystique because he changes his football tactics game by game. So I think
Ooh.
the same thing with Sesko and Mount. You've got to
Yeah.
just look at it game by game. Like we'll deal with the games after whether Sesko can start consistently. Like you look at a City, Haaland starting week in week out. It don't matter who you're playing because they
Okay.
play to Haaland's strengths.
Mm.
Desco, his strengths are he's got strong leap, he's good in the air, he's got decent turn of pace, but we don't play to that. I've not seen us play crosses. We've not, played balls into him in behind where he can, capitalize. So Amount is better off this game so we can have at least that strength in pressing them. Because we saw they're vulnerable, like that goal Chelsea scored
Yeah,
against
yeah,
them, like they can be pressed. So
yeah.
yeah, I really want to see that, and I think we can get the win. It's possible.
What's your score prediction then?
Um, my score prediction, I'm going with a 2-1 win if we play the same tactics as Liverpool. And I'm gonna go, I
Who's
think,
scoring?
yeah,
Who's
Cunha and
scoring?
Mbumo to score.
Come on, yo, Cunha, Mbumo scoring. Come
We will be there. We will be there.
Men like Charles in the building. What's up, Charles?
Just dealing with something.
Oh, okay. Should I bring you back in a
No,
second?
no, no. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, okay,
I'm
okay,
good. Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So United versus Spurs.
United versus Spurs. How are we feeling? What are you changing the lineup? Or are you
Uh
in the previous team? Are you keeping it the same? Stratford Elite says
do
put Mason Mount in there. He's Mason Mount FC, by the way. But
brother, I'm not doing that. The only change I would make is probably bringing Aiden Heaven for Luke Shaw. But that is
hey,
as
what's Luke Shaw
much
done now?
yeah,
Exclusive.
like that is as much agenda driven as it is that I rate Aiden Heaven. I'm not I'm just gonna be honest, like I don't like seeing Luke Shaw. So yeah, and I rate Heaven. So yeah, I would bring in Aiden Heaven. That's
What are you saying? What are you saying? What is he saying?
I'm just like
That's why
I'm
Charles
just being
can't be in the
honest.
dugout. No,
Like I
brother.
just don't like Luke Shaw. Like, it's just pure honesty.
Brother, he's performing all right this season, bro.
I, I
Like
I hear it. I hear
showing up to
you.
work and he's doing his part.
Brisky, I feel like he's just fit, and I don't like him, so I'm not even hearing it.
You're paying him
My
a salary. Like what? So you
I
want him
don't,
to score
brother.
like
I don't like that we are paying him salary either. Like I don't like anything about Luke Shaw being here. I don't want him here. I don't. We can talk about Luke Shaw, and you can raise good points, but you're not changing my mind. I don't like him.
Okay, all right, I
Yeah,
hear it.
so
I hear it.
I'll,
But then what's crazy is that you're saying Aiden Heaven should go in. So you're keeping Delict, you're keeping Euro, you're keeping Maguire on the bench.
yeah. I'll keep Maguire on the bench, but if I need a goal, might as well put him ST. But we'll cross the road
All
when
right.
we get there, or if we get there.
Okay.
Against Spurs,
Hmm. So in your opinion, like all
uh,
the positions are secured more or less, except for the
yeah. I mean, I would take off Dalo for Dogu, but
but bro,
that
Dogu's
is
been crap though. Every time he
that's why I said it is much of a muchness. Dalo is crap too, so I don't. It just depends on who I prefer to see, and I don't really like seeing Dalo right now. So I would just kick him off, put in Dogu, somebody new. Up front. Well, yeah, that's it really. Midfield: Bruno, Casemiro, Cunha, Umbumo, Sesko play. And
No love for Kobe Mainoo, huh?
it's not that there is no love for Kobe Minu. It's just
No, there's no love for Kobe Mainoo, bro. Imagine you're showing up to training, you're showing up to the team meetings, and you come there like, oh, this week, listen, we only need you for 15 minutes, Charles. We'll talk again next week. You show up again next week. Actually, this week we don't need you. Next week, 10 minutes. Bro, like, aren't you
yeah,
gonna
but
start feeling some kind of way?
I don't care if we're winning. Like, if you're asking me as Kobe Menu, would I care? Of course I would. I would care. I'm not playing ball. But if at the end of the day I'm on the bench and we carry trophy, I still get a medal for all those 15 minutes. I can still do the feel folding, market myself, get the residuals. Like
But
the problem,
listen, Adam Watson is trending, bro. Like these
don't
people,
worry,
and
brother.
what's his
Kobe
name?
Menu has
Anderson.
the
Anderson
BLM
is trending.
tax.
Like
Kobe
you.
Menu has the BLM tax, bro. If he starts balling out, he will go. Actually, not even him. If we start winning, he will go just because he's a Man United and Man United are winning. He will get the residuals. But right now, I'm not dropping Casemiro. This manager is not dropping Bruno. Cunha and Mbemo are for sure starting. Like, Kobe just has to chill, bro. Like, at least Kobe is even getting 15 minutes. What about Jay Z? Like, he's the one that you should be asking me about. You understand? I
He's,
don't like.
ever
They,
since he
they
was on the
ain't they
desk
ain't
floor,
letting my man put out any type of bars no more. He's just done.
ever
Just
since
zi-
bro, ever since he's been on the dance floor, he's never been the same, bro.
bro, no more bars. Like, he's just on the bench. He's just coordinating. He's just looking around,
Ah,
cheering people on.
he's
And the
always
last time he played against Tottenham, he was cooking. Uh,
That's true. Free,
oh
free
no,
Joshua
man.
Zexi, guys. Free Joshua Zexi. But yeah,
I
nah.
feel like as long as Brennan Johnson doesn't play, we should be all right. For
Mm.
some reason, that guy just seems to always score against us for Spurs. So if they play Javi Simmons, we have more than likely won that match. Honest to God.
Oh,
If I
really?
see Javi Simmons on the pitch, I'm
Yeah.
feeling confident, bro. When I look at that guy, I see Garnacho, and it just fills me with so much confidence.
Wow.
If I see Javi Simmons, we are winning. If I see what's his name? What's that their striker's name?
Kolomwani.
Yeah. If I see Kolomwani, I might be a little stressed,
Bro,
but
these I hear you. I hear you. Okay.
I'll be a little stressed, but like, nah, Kudus, nah, bro. I'm calm. That guy, he's probably eating like three ostrich eggs before the match. We'll be good, bro. We'll be good. Man will be moving heavy.
All right. Scoreline prediction then.
Scoreline prediction: Man United 2-1.
Who's scoring the two?
Bruno gets one, and I think, let me see if I can throw something out there. I think maybe Delete scores a header from a corner.
Hey, yo.
We will be there. We will be there.
The delict header will be there for sure. You know what's crazy though about what Charles is saying? For me, players that we've once been rumored with, Xavi Simmons, there was a little bit of talk at some point when Ten Hag was still manager. Kolo Muani, for sure. Like those guys, one of them is gonna turn up. That's the thing that like induces a little fear in me. But hey, I like what he was saying. Charles saying Kudu's eating Ghana eggs on pizza. Yo, young puppy in the building. What up, young puppy?
Yo,
You can
There
hear
you
me
go.
properly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What are you saying?
All
Spurs
right. And
the
because I
weekend.
just literally, as soon as you put me in, I went to a bad area.
Oh no. Okay, okay, okay,
So if
okay.
you could, yeah, if you could give somebody else the turn real quick and then bring me in next, that'd be perfect.
No stress, no stress. I was gonna bring yo, we deserve better is in the building. Shout out to you. We deserve better.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Why is nobody talking about this bloody manager and Dello being cousins? Why is no one talking about that? All of us have been saying, why is he playing
It's a
Dello? He's playing.
conspiracy theory. Come on
No,
now.
it's true. It's actually a true thing, right? Yeah, yeah. They are great grandsons of this putting a circus artist, which tells me, reminds me why Dello is a bloody clown and why that Amarin is such a dramatic imbecile. Oh my God! Why is no one talking about it? We kept saying, why is he playing Dello over Ahmad? Why is he playing Dello over Dorgo, who actually found form? He's playing him because of his bloody cousin. Nepotism. Get him out now. You know, I've forgiven this manager. No, hold on. I've forgiven this manager for so much, right? I've forgiven him for saying this is the worst team in football. I've forgiven him for saying his 63-year-old man can play better than Rashford. I've forgiven him for exiling all the players. I've forgiven him for constantly crying that I'm going to leave because the going's got tough. I've forgiven him for coming into a club and saying, nah, I don't want these players. I need to remove every single person until I get my men and until I get my preseason, and then you can judge me. I've forgiven this man for taking 35 games to win back-to-back. But I've not forgiven him for losing to Grimsby, and I'm certainly not forgiving him for playing his cousin over what is best for the team. I'm done with him. I am done with him. He can go jump. I am hunting him down, right? I am going to find this man. He needs to go. Everything about his character that I believed was true has materialized. It is shameful. We all ask yourself, when you're asking yourself, why is he playing Dorgu? Why is he playing Delo? Why is he playing Delo? It's his bloody cousin. I can't, it's just like, what do they think? It wasn't going to come out?
No, we deserve better. Hold on. I gotta stop the narrative. Wait. Let's calm down for a second because I believe there's like a street theory, right? It's an Instagram theory, matter of fact. I saw like some AI picture alteration where they made like they accentuated the resemblance between Dallo and Ruben. You know what? Let's test We Deserve Better's theory. Let's go to Google.com. How about that? Let's go to Google together. All right. We were looking at the Premier League table, but wait, what the hell? Why did I just type ARD and then that's the first thing? Yo! Yes, Ruben and Diogo Dallo are distantly related, with both being great grandsons of Carlos Dalot.
You busy silencing people here when you're trying to talk.
A 19th century circus artist.
Look at your life.
We deserve better. My apologies.
Bring back we deserve
I
better.
thought this
In
was a
fact,
street theory.
in fact,
No.
we deserve better. We deserve
No.
better from you.
Bring me
That's
back.
what we deserve.
Listen, I'm not the only.
We deserve better from bots. You don't even let your guests talk because agenda. Listen, then we can send bin up people afterwards, man. But anyway, we deserve better. Over to you, sir. What were you saying before this criminal took you off?
I'm just disgusted. Do you know what? This guy, Amrin must be related to Trump because he is as bad as that guy. You know, we were losing games because that moron was playing on the wings, right? He didn't care.
Yes.
He put his cousin ahead of the club. He's put players ahead of the club, and he hasn't only done it with Dello, he's done it with his mates, his Brunos And I mean, it's just kind of like everything I was concerned about this manager, that he doesn't have the kahunas, he doesn't have the character, he doesn't have the integrity. He's a drama queen. He breaks that. He can't even watch his players take penalties. Everything that I need in a manager, this guy has got none of it. And now we know he's got no integrity either. No integrity. And why did nobody ask that question in the presser? It's almost like they've silenced them before they've even come in. This is outrageous. If any other manager was doing that week in, week out, we'd be asking why. We haven't won games. And part of the reason we haven't won the games is because the players he's picking. And if you're picking a player just because he's your cousin, get out the door. You're not Man United material.
Damn. I hear you, bro. But what are your thoughts about the game coming up this weekend?
Oh my God. What are my thoughts about the game? It's a tricky one playing the front three of Vegeta. I want Sesko to continue to play because I think you've paid for this striker. You need to keep playing him. But I didn't see enough from him in the last game. I didn't see enough of him, and I still can't understand why Amrin didn't take Sesko off halfway through the second half and bring on Mount. And if he didn't do that in that game, I don't think he's going to start Mount in this game. So I think he probably will run with Sesko, Cunha, and Mbeumo.
Yeah. Now I hear it, bro. Before I let you go, I just want to bring in wrap up. Is it wrap up? Somebody used to say "obrigado" text on this channel.
Obrigado. I told you, man.
It's family tax now.
I told you, man, about this bias, and now it's fully come through. Related, you know. Related, next level nepotism.
It's disgusting, isn't it? I couldn't believe it. And no one, I can't see it anywhere on any of the YouTube streams. No one's talking about it. It's almost like, the Amarin inners. They've heard it, but
yeah, they just swept under the carpet. It's swept under the carpet. You know how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's not going to help them. It's not to their advantage to be talking about this manager having this another depreciating character about him. How can you play your family members? I mean, it. Look, it's not like, okay, if he was just picking someone and there was no one else available, we don't know that. But we knew he was playing Ahmed at the beginning of this season when Ahmed was fine. It was much better. He dropped Ahmed, and then he's dropped Dorgu, and Dorgu was on form at the beginning of this season.
Yeah, that's true. But he always finds a way to put Dallo back into the squad by Oko Crocked it. He always finds a way.
And as soon as Bruno called out Euro, he's dropped Euro.
Yeah, I clocked that as well.
I just want to add a different element to this. Doctor says nobody cares. Hello, Doctor.
Really?
No.
Oh yeah, hi.
It's the talking point.
You have me typing furiously because actually nobody cares. And it's all coincidence. It's a coincidence.
Also,
I'm
don't worry,
very
Doctor.
sure.
I'll bring back up because Cods agrees with you. Cods, welcome to the.
What are we doing here? It's his great granddad. It's not like if it was first cousin or even maybe second cousin, I could be with it. But it's no, bro. I don't know my great granddad. Who here knows their great granddad?
Courts.
Please tell me. Answer my question first. Answer my question. Do you know your great granddad?
Yeah, I know him.
So, and do you know that generation? Do you know those grandsons and your cousins? No, you don't, bro. People don't know that far back.
You don't know Indian families. Indian families and Portuguese families are very similar. Hence Goa. Do you know what? Let me ask you one thing. Do you not think football people would have said to him, "Look, Dallo's in there. Take care of him. Dallo's in there. Take care of him."
Oh, please.
Do you not think,
bro? Come on. It goes back to the 19th century. It goes back to the 19th century.
Regardless of that, it's Portuguese bias.
Oh no! If you want to talk about the Portuguese thing, that's fine. If you want to talk about the Portuguese thing, but the 19th century granddad that they share or great granddad that they share, No, it's great granddad. Like, come on.
Bro. They
Bro, it was. Do you know what I'm about to say about that?
derelict
It
at the
was a
same
Samuel
time he
Luckhurst
did.
article for the Sun. That
Yeah,
says it all.
yeah.
It was a
I
Samuel
was just about to
Luckhurst
say that as
article
well, though.
for the Sun.
Luckhurst is still a prick. So yeah, let me get that out. I can't
Five
stand that
generation.
guy.
But it's been verified by loads of people.
That guy has
Verified
people
by loads of
just
people.
But nobody
stressed with
cares because nobody
nothing
cares
all
that
the time.
very much. And anyway, yeah, if you were in Amarin State and your third cousin was playing football, you would take advantage of nepotism too.
Yeah.
So when it happens
Why are
in
you
politics,
Wait.
hold up, in politics, when people give out contracts to their mates, we call it out. But when you're playing your cousin in football ahead of someone who's
Bro,
better,
he's not cousins like that.
they are
Bro,
still cousins.
I'm probably more related to bots than Amarim and Thing.
exactly?
You're not.
Bro, we're not cousins like that.
That's not even
We're not
funny.
even cousins. And you know what? Funny. I'm gonna trace my great granddad to Nigeria, and I'm KG's cousin now. That's why
Mad.
I call into the show.
All right. That's
At the end of the day,
if that's your point of view. That's your point of view.
I'm not gonna lie.
right now I don't care.
I just want to
You
clarify. I
just
don't want
need
Delo to
to
play.
respect
I don't
the
want Delo to
agenda.
play. I don't rate Delo. I'm just saying the cousin thing
Needs
is
to
dead.
get the 3 points.
Cousin or no cousin, right?
Justice for granddads.
Amarim needs to get the 3 points. That's all I'm concerned about.
Exactly.
He needs to be gone.
He needs to get the 3 points.
Can we get a
That's
DNA
Yeah,
test
that's
on
it.
Bruno Fernandes?
Pick who you want and pay the consequences after.
What you
Not
Can
want.
we
with this
check
guy.
Bruno's
Nah,
That's all
I
I'm
can't
saying.
believe this is
Yeah.
Maybe
this is
maybe sway
ugly,
in, sell him in
bro.
the summer. I want to see the DNA results.
No integrity.
This is this is proper hate, and I rate it.
I mean,
It's crazy.
I
Doctor,
rate
what are
it
you saying?
highly.
Doctor is saying something. Let's hear Doctor's point of view real quick.
no, I totally agree with Coates. If that's the case, then Joe and I are cousins. Distant cousins.
What are we doing here?
Whoa.
What?
Can I
Some
speak?
incest thing now, yeah?
No.
Some incest thing going on, but yeah?
What are you saying?
No.
What are you saying?
Them two having some sort of cousin relation, yeah, has jack shit to do with him being picked. This is some of the biggest waffle I've ever heard on a football talk show.
But why
Just
is it?
respect the hate.
It's got
Come
jack
on.
shit to do with him
We
being
decided
third,
and
fourth,
God
fifth,
decided
sixth,
to talk
seventh
about
cousin.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Brother, it's got jack shit to do with it. He was shit when Ten Hag was here. He was shit when Mourinho was here. He was shit when Oli was here.
Nah. Now we're doing too much.
Yeah, he was shit.
Dalo wasn't always
Yes, he
shit.
was.
He wasn't always shit.
Brother, when's he ever been good? It's been average at best.
Hold on.
This guy
Even when
wasn't
he was our most used player, he was shit.
for like
He
the
was
last
all right. His output
Yeah,
has declined.
like
He was
Output
average
has
at
declined.
best.
And that's
you
what
know,
He
I'm
was
trying to
average
say.
at best.
If nobody
He's
cares,
been good. Let's not do that. He's just a shite wing.
Wait. Let's do a few people. at a time.
he's been average at best. His output has declined over the years.
You're talking about Dalo.
What I'm trying to say is, why are we trying to put 2 and 2 together and say that's why he's always playing and that's why it don't go any better on the left? Who do you want to play? Okay, who do you want to put on that?
Diego
The
Leon.
person who has the most tackles and what we need in the game on the back. Yeah, asking that question, Doctor. Yeah, asking if the person with the most tackles for Manchester United right now with the amount of minutes that he's played.
Diego Leon will play, yeah, and then he'll have a stinger, and then oh my God,
Bro,
that's why I knew he should never have played. And then United fans are all like that. And I'm not defending Dalo in any sort of way. You can go to hell.
You're just basically saying Dorgu can't fill the spot when he's got the most tackles for Manchester United.
But honestly, Bots, you already know my stance on that guy. I've been wanting this guy gone for 2 years, but this shit about him being distant cousins or has jack shit to do with him being picked. Yeah, it's fine to have an agenda, but bringing up that shit for no reason, yeah, What's the point? What's it gonna do for you?
Slightly
So
have
for
to.
We
me-
know you're. We know you.
to.
We know that you're manager out. I'm manager out. But have
No,
I
no,
come on
no.
here to say? Did I use that excuse? I could have used that excuse.
It's not an excuse.
I
This is
don't
about
think
his
Dalo is
character.
shit, by the
It's
way.
not. It's about his character, and it's about him having integrity. And I've been questioning his
Brother,
integrity.
they might not even have known until the last few weeks
Oh,
or months
come
that
on.
they're distantly related.
What? So
Bro, they
he's
found out when we
he's the
all found
manager. He's
out.
the
It was
manager.
crazy.
Hold on.
So
He's
as
the
a
manager.
manager, he
He's the
come
manager
in.
of Man United.
He come in,
He's a
took a
player at
strand
Man
of Delo's
United.
hair and did some
Strict as they are.
ancestry thing online,
Bro,
yeah.
Yeah,
And we
when
might be
ancestry.com
Lopez said it,
related.
that's when we all found out.
Ancestry.com before you joined.
He's a
That
manager.
Lucas,
that
you
was
were
his first protocol
first.
when he joined. Took every single player's strand of hair and put it in a little packet and sent it off to see if they're related by any chance.
23 and me sponsored by United.
Carlos Dalo, bro. That's the great grandpa, right?
I said Carlos Dalo.
Yeah, we just read about him, right? That's his name, Carlos Dalo.
This is this
Well,
is
this is some of the wafflest,
this is
most
just
wafflest shit I've ever heard.
This is
to predict the game, not talk about
it's
how
just hits.
so-and-so
That's
are
all it
related.
is.
He's at Man United, right? He's the manager of Man United, and Delo is a player at Man United. You don't think someone's told him that's your cousin? You don't think that
Brother,
message is
no,
got
why
through
would
his
anyone
brain?
at United know they're fucking related? They've not even got the same surname.
People at the same club. People
They've
got
not
the
even got
same
the
club.
same
You
surname.
don't
What
think
are
he
you
doesn't
talking
know?
about?
Samuel Lockers will let him know.
You think
Samuel
football is that
Lockers will
big?
let him know.
Hey, bots.
Bro, I went to
Samuel
school with
Lockers.
one of my
Simbin
cousins
everyone
and I didn't
apart
even
from
know they
me.
were my cousin until after school. I went to school with
Simbin
my
everybody
cousin.
apart from me
I
and
didn't know it
Court.
was my
Simbin
cousin until
everybody.
after school.
Keep me and Court safe for a second. Keep me and Court safe
Why
for
are
a
we getting
second.
sin-binned? Why
No,
can't you have a
Simbin them. Let
conversation
me and
while
Courts
we're
have 2 minutes here because they've had enough time to talk.
Yeah, hardly.
Wait. All right, let's have some.
Me and Courts need to talk. Me and Courts. We're gonna explain this. We're gonna explain this. We're gonna listen, Courts. This is how it went. Yeah, Ruben Amorim's first day at Man United. No, we're not gonna show you Carrington. We're not gonna go show you Old Trafford. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you're Wilcox. I'm Barada. Amorim, welcome. Yeah. First order of business. We need to find out if you're related to anyone here. Not that it's going to do anything for your team. Yeah. Not that it's going to improve your team, give you special powers or anything. But let's just see if you're related to anyone. Just so we know.
I'll be real, yeah. I went to school with my cousin. I didn't know they were my cousin because they're distant cousins. Like, that's life, bro. Bro, do you know how many? Bro, I walked past these brothers when I was in Jamaica one time, yeah? I walked past them. They see me and my twin brother. Later on, my dad pulls up and goes, "Oh, look at your aunt. This is your distant cousin." Bro, they don't know, like, you don't know like that. And it's not even, bro, this goes back to the 19th century. You think we could be doing StreamYard then? No electricity.
No, electricity. Not even this yet. Straight for the league. It's not even that yet. They hired Amorim, yeah, so that Delo wouldn't put in a transfer request. So he has family. Not that his missus isn't his family or his kids or whatever.
By the way, just to clarify, because I know YouTube doesn't have thing. Pav, one second, because I got to go back to it. I want to just say this, yeah? I want to say this. I do not want Delo at my club. I want him to go. I'm just saying he's not only getting played because they're cousins. That's all I'm saying. You can maybe say Portuguese thing, but literally there is no, like, I guarantee they didn't know they were related. And even now, they probably don't even care. Do you know when you find out you got a cousin and you're like, well, bro, I don't know you like that.
Listen.
He's right though,
bro.
He's right. Do you know how many people
I just jumped on because I was at work too, bro. Like the only reason I came
big
here
up, bro.
was
I'm listening. I'll listen in the background.
Big up, course.
Yeah, you know the amount of like waffling that's been going on is crazy, bro. I just jumped on to say like, bro, do you know how many cousins, bro, I've met like at a friend's party and something, and then they say like, oh, you're so and so's son. What? What you mean? Yo, you also went to the same school as me. Yeah. What? You're my cousin. Like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, if we don't have anything to talk about football, let's not bring that out here. Like, bro, it was the biggest waffle. Pav coined as the biggest waffle in football punditry. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I was just like, wow, this is a stretch, more than a stretch. Like,
That
what
was
are we
a
doing?
reach, bro.
Bro, June,
What are we
listen to
doing?
this,
Like,
yeah.
bro, the
Listen to this.
reach.
Simeone has 3 sons. One's playing in Italy, 2 that one's in Atletico Madrid. He don't get priority to play. Yeah. Zinedine Zidane, did he bring his sons through to make him first starters at Real Madrid? No. But Amorim
No.
decided that he was going to leave Sporting because he's my distant cousin. I'm going to make sure he plays every week. You know how stupid that sounds?
Why is it on
Bro.
Google, though, Cav? Why is it on Google? Like, why? Like,
Brother, do you know how many
Bro,
virgins there are,
listen.
yeah, on Twitter
Pav,
who have nothing else to do? Some of these journalists as well, yeah. Brother,
Pav,
who cares? You made it a story,
who
yeah,
gives
that
a
just
shit?
because of you
Pav,
absolute
Pav,
fucking virgin, bro. This is what these journalists are getting paid to
Pav, do you
do.
know how many
Ancestry.
times, Pav, do you know how many times we see that, oh, so and so this celebrity is related to the king of what through second cousin removed, fourth cousin, a neighbor's dog and whatnots, whatever.
okay. Enough from pivoted. Let's come back to Spurs versus United.
Can we bring back Doctor so she can have a say? Can we
Yes,
bring back some
we're about to
other?
talk score predictions,
Yeah, Doctor, over to you.
You people have raised my blood pressure, and I refuse to die.
No,
Because what
doctor.
am I?
Calma. Wusa, doctor, calma.
Okay, let me bring this back to the
Yeah.
game.
Yes.
Everything was anyway. Spurs. You know what?
What's
I'm
the
still.
gate of faith?
I'm still trying to breathe. This game it can go either way. We can draw, we can go 2-1, we could win. But I'm putting money on us winning 2-1
Okay. 2-1.
because
Wow, 2-1
yeah
has been
because
the most popular scoreline prediction of the day, actually.
yes.
Okay, why?
No,
Why you are
it's not 2-1 then 3-1 mainly because we're not the same team we were last season. I've seen improvements and I hope they just maintain it. We again with us scoring the early goal. I need Mbeumo to do that. That's what he does. You know,
Okay. I hear you on
similar and I
3-1. But 3-1, doctor. We haven't beat them the last 5 times we've met them.
we haven't beaten them since 2022.
Listen to
And
that.
also, um, uh, they are horrible at away home games. We are horrible with our away games. That's why I said a draw is possible. So even though so I'm saying we need to score first. We just need to score, bury our chances, and then hopefully we come out with the win because we are on the same points, and this is one of the games that's important because we need to climb the table. We need to take advantage of these games
Mhm.
and to stay in top 4.
I
And
hear you. I hear you.
everybody else, right now, everybody else is playing each other. Arsenal playing City. No, sorry, Liverpool's playing City, and after that, I think they're gonna play Spurs, right? They're gonna play somebody, but they're gonna play like the other top six
Yeah.
teams, and
Yeah.
some of them are gonna drop points. So we have to actually jump on and take advantage of every win. 1 point is better than none, even if you're going to just try and score. Sesko not playing. I really don't care. Um, I
Can I ask you
HMA,
one question? One question.
yeah.
Which, who do you think is gonna cook more, Brennan Johnson versus Luke Shaw? I mean, Brennan Johnson versus Dallo,
I mean,
right? That side.
I understand.
Listen, or option 2, Ahmad Diallo versus Jed Spence.
Jet Spence is the. You know what? Let me give my opinion about the Spurs players after the game because my answer depends because I
Okay.
can talk all this shit and say
Okay.
they're all shit,
Yeah.
but we go, God forbid, knock on wood, lose to them. So I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give my because I really want to cuss them out, but yeah, no. I was gonna say something. Look, that whole left side is
Yeah.
bomb. Like not the whole left side. It's the Luke Shaw to Dano, Luke Shaw to Dog, Luke
Yeah.
Shaw. Who said Aiden Heaven should come on? That was tough, right? And I have to agree. let somebody else play that left side.
Oh yeah. That was Charles. It was
And
Charles.
that's purely because I hate. Well, I hate is a heavy word. I dislike it. It's, seriously, like just because it's World Cup here doesn't mean you have to not come and do. I really do hope Tuchel doesn't pick you.
Yeah.
But you know what?
It's gonna be really interesting how we defend that left hand side because Brennan Johnson is lightning quick, and you know, I
You
hear
never know.
I hear the idea of if you put Heaven on left center back, and then maybe I don't know. Luke Shaw hasn't played left wing back in a long time, and I think his hamstrings would
He will get
get
spun.
freeze fried.
He will get spun.
The-
And anyway,
yeah,
all we
yeah,
have to do is make sure we tackle these players because
yeah,
last year was it Brendan Johnson that just walked
yeah.
into and they scored?
Strolls through.
Is
Yeah,
that stupid? That's
yeah.
stupid. Oh my god! I'm
Last
getting
question,
heated.
Doctor. Will you celebrate if Kudu scores?
No, I
Ah,
know Kudus, but like no, my theory is that why do you think I said 2-1? Because I know if we're playing against a team that has a Ghanaian player, I fully as a Ghanaian, I fully expect you to score. If not, I'll come on here and be like, I'm very disappointed.
all
So
right.
let us go. You know,
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying 2-1.
I hear you.
But
All
I
right.
think isn't he injured? Question.
I don't
Oh,
know.
there
You're
was
the
a
one that should
question
know
mark.
about Kudus more than I, Doc. Like that's
No, I thought
that's your
that he
guy.
was injured or something like that. Like he had a, it was a, sorry about the scratching noise. It was like,
Yeah.
what's it called?
Ikaren,
There's a word for it.
we have confirmation. Doctor hates her fellow countrymen.
I do not hate my fellow countrymen.
Well, you
I have a
do.
whole plate
You do.
of eggs here.
You do. Saving you for all the people of Ghana. Let's hear. Wait, young puppy. Yo, we talked for like
Yo,
if we said scoreline predictions. No, we didn't.
I never got to say anything.
Yeah, we just talked in the chaos chapter of the.
Yeah,
Okay, all right, yes.
yeah.
Let's
It is what it is.
you and Vegeta and wrap up as well. And I needed and to hear we deserve better scoreline prediction as well. But anyway, what are you saying? What are you saying about the
With
game?
the game,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to bounce off of what Charles had said. He said it's just Spurs, and I feel like we need to literally bring that mentality back. It's just
Mhm.
Spurs. We like, the players, the fans, the manager, the team, everything, the coaching staff, everybody just have that mentality, you know? It's just Spurs and let's go out and beat them.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't think you're gonna win from before you even kick off, you've already lost the game, no?
Facts. But it's just like a mentality thing. They just seem to have our number, bro. And I just feel like we're not confident enough, if you get what I mean, Of course
I
we
actually
go
I
ahead.
actually have to disagree with that. I do think we have built confidence, if you get what I mean. We have built some sort of confidence. Is it enough to beat them? Possibly. Is it enough to lose? I think we have more confidence to not lose this game, personally.
Okay. Definitely we've had a better October than them. So we just need to just build off of that and try and like capitalize on that momentum because they are also coming off of a 4-0 win versus Copenhagen.
Yeah,
And
versus Copenhagen. When you look at that, and that's another thing too. Instead of like looking at how they played against them, because it wasn't all out, but then again, they had some sort of FIFA players with the actual goals that was scored.
mm,
Like some things I do in FIFA, and I saw them do it literally. But yeah, I do hope that they used all that energy during that game as well.
mhm.
I am bouncing on that train as well. Yeah, they scored all the goals. They done all of that in that game. They left nothing for this game. Cool. I'll
Yeah,
take that.
yeah. Let's hope the goals dried up. And
Obviously, that's what I want. That's not realistic, but that's what I would want. You know what I
Mhm,
mean?
mhm. And if you like, I was doing like a double watch along, but like I saw some of the highlights. Like Copenhagen actually, like towards the end of the game, they don't like just give up. Like Spurs, because they got the red card like, maybe like 10 minutes into the second half, so they had to like
Right.
work extra hard. So I'm expecting them to be a little bit more tired, you know, than us. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So what's your scoreline prediction?
I'm a go at 3-1. Only because everybody's saying 2-1, and to be fair, I was favored in 2-1 as well, but I just like to be a little different from everybody, so I'm gonna go at 3-1 Manchester
Exactly
United.
who is scoring these three goals that you speak of?
Bremer, I'm gonna actually do a surprise one too. Um, and literally it could be a void if he doesn't even start. Well, if he doesn't even play, but I think he could even come on and score. Um,
Who?
I didn't say the name.
Okay. Okay. I
Build
know.
up,
I
build
know.
up. But the second person I'm gonna say is gonna be Bruno. If Bruno don't score, it's gonna be Cunha, and Bruno is gonna be a part of some of the assists between Cunha or Bremer.
Okay.
Or the third person who has had so many chances on that left side, has hit the post, has scored. Dorgu.
Dogu. Dogu coming in to score. Young puppy. Nah, 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 nah. You need to check your delivery guy, bro. Dogu has been in the worst patch of form right now. But I mean, I would. I'm here for surprises. I'm here for the surprises. If he can surprise me, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. By the way, if you're just tuning in, we have like 20 people right now watching, and thank you for being here. Hit the like button. What are you saying? Wrap up, bro.
Yeah. So
Jorgu scoring. Did you hear that?
ways to guarantee to win this match.
Okay.
Lockout Kudos. Lockout Udogi. And deal with the set pieces, and it's a guaranteed win. Yeah. So
You don't think
we should know, if I know this, I'm an armchair gaffer, yeah? He should know this. It's basics, yeah?
Okay, break
it down. That's all it is. It's not really much to break down. Deal with Kudus. Deal with Doggy.
Odogi. Van der
Yeah.
Ven. Van der Ven is he's in form right now,
Van der
bro.
Ven's Van der Ven. Van der Ven's Van der Ven, innit? You can go on them long busting runs, and you're going to have to deal with that. But, yeah, so deal with Kudus.
So you don't
deal with Doggy.
You don't rate Simmons, that means.
Not like that. Unless he has the game of his life. And deal with set pieces. And we should win this game comfortably. Yeah.
The crazy part about Xavi Simmons for me, like I feel like I hope he doesn't become like one of those guys that is just like turns up. You know how Dele Alli would turn up versus Man United, and just.
I don't think that's a good comparison.
No, bro. Like, no. I mean, he's still right now. Dele
Alli had some good seasons before he had his issues, but Xavi Simmons is weak as piss. So yeah, not really hearing this Dele Alli comparison.
You don't think like
so? Like I said, do them three things. We should win this game pretty easily. All you Amram acolytes, this should be a dub. Yeah? I don't hear no excuses. All you man that are saying title charge, this should be an easy dub for man, yeah? I got my scoreline as well. So
all right.
I got my scoreline.
What is it?
4-1 Man United.
Whoa.
4-1 Man United. Get out of the way, yeah. 4-1.
What are you saying? What?
Who's scoring those 4
so
goals?
I'm saying I don't even want Amram. I'm saying 4-1. I don't want to hear no pussy moving around like, oh, this and that. You man are saying you're gonna win the league. All you man saying you're gonna win the league. Who is it? all the man who was saying it, they know who they are. Yeah? Because I can't remember all the names. They flip-flop and said they were going to win the league. This should be an easy dub.
All right.
Yeah? Colomani up front. He's crap. He ain't even good.
All right.
See, I'm talking seriously.
Man.
And Boomer's on form, player of the month, manager of the month. Also, for all you Amram inners, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Yeah, this is a full circle moment.
Well,
so
on Sunday,
this should be an easy dub.
Yes.
We have the better attack. This should be an easy dub. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, they beat us in the whatever. That's it.
In the
clip it. You want? I would have to deal with the consequences. Aaron will, because this is your guy.
Man, win, lose,
For
or draw,
one,
bro. We'll be there. All right.
We will be
for
there.
one.
We'll be there.
4-1. That's actually the boldest prediction from the most pessimistic person in this community, actually, right? Let's hear. We deserve better. What was your score prediction, bro?
No, before we get to that, why did you throw me out? Right? What is your view on this? Right? We've heard everyone else's, and the amount of nonsense and waffle I heard from them. Oh yeah, he only took the job because Dalot was here. That's a load of nonsense. That's not what I said at all. You know it. That's not what I said at all. And in football is a big. Man United is a small club in that regard, right? If you're playing at Man United and your relative is playing at Man United, you're going to know about it. You're going to get told about it. It's really simple. Portugal's a poor place. If their son is big, you don't think the whole village knows about it. If their son is playing for Man United, you don't think the whole village knows about it. The whole country knows about it. I mean, it's nonsense. Do you think he didn't know? Come on, what's your view on this?
I hear you. No, you know what? You're coming from like a family, a community that is family oriented, and like like an Indian like family setup is just so like even the extended family is the norm. You know what I mean? So you know a lot about your cousins. You know a lot about what they're doing. If matter of fact, if you go to a foreign country, you might, chances are, you'll hear somebody saying your cousin is in this country. You guys gotta be, So
if you're playing for Man United and he's the manager of Man United, you don't think that conversations happen somewhere.
I understand how the perspective you're coming from, but like it's weird to be honest because it's a very old, like what they said 19th century connection, right?
It's only his great son, grandson. Great-grandson, great-great-grandson. It's only 4 generations. He was born in the 19th century.
What happened to the other finger? Why did you keep that other finger down?
Son, grandson, great-grandson, great-great-grandson.
Okay.
It's only 4 generations.
Okay. Yeah, man, it's tricky. But we're not gonna go. I was just trying to move the show on, Listen. If it's 4 generations, I think chances are you would know.
Yeah.
More than not, you would know.
And this is Portugal.
It's Portugal as well. You would know. What's the population size of Portugal again? Let's see.
But I think that it's a poor country, right? When someone makes it big, everyone hears about it. When someone makes it in Man United, it's even bigger. And if his cousin is now managing Man United, come on.
No, but also it's 10.7 million though. That's the population of Portugal.
Yeah, but how many of them play for Man United? Do you see what I'm saying? People.
All right.
It's not like he just come over to England and just by chance they're working at the same company. That's a different scenario. The profile.
I hear.
The profile's massive. So what's your view?
No, so my view is Spurs this weekend. What are you?
No, you're not answering the question. What's your view? It's your calling show.
Yeah, that's why I get to ask the questions.
Come on, let's have a conversation. This is how we work. This is how we flow. Everyone's entitled to opinion. I'm really interested in yours.
No, that's the beauty about this space. Like, everybody. For me, it's strange that Google has that thing, right? But like, back to the game though. I want to make sure that I hear your thoughts on the game because I didn't hear your scoreline prediction.
I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a draw.
The first person to predict a draw in the whole 1 hour, almost 30 minutes show. Nah. Why are you gonna be a downer, bro?
No, look, it's going to be a Delo own goal, right? It's going to be an Amrin own goal. Get this manager out. I hate him. I'm on hate watch until this manager goes. Get him out. I can't stand him. He's got that much character. In all the years I've seen managers at this club, he is the worst. Amrin is probably a woman, and he's Delo's mum.
Okay. End the stream, Dave. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Yo.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Football Power Hour.